Got another tier list video we're going to be doing today, this time covering all of the Kalos Pokemon, the definitive Kalos tier list before Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. Let's get into things. We're not going to go in dex order because the outline here does not actually go in dex order, so let's just go in, what we find first. Florigus. Honestly, I don't mind this design. I think it's not bad. Wish it was a part grass type, but I don't mind it. Same with Go-Goat. Never used one. Not a great Pokemon overall, but I mean, I like its design. Which, again, I think is kind of one thing that matters more than most. Despite the memes, the DNA of the soul. Not the biggest fan of Avalanche Face. It's very amusing because literally it's just literally a coffee table on legs. But it's just a coffee table on legs. Alright, neat, but eh. Hey, Pangoro. Again, another fairly good one. Not great. I'm not the greatest, but not bad. I like it. Meowstic. There's only going to be, the one form of the Meowstic here. Both of them act pretty much the same for me. Both good. The ears that have a second set of eyes underneath it, that when they flip up, it shows the other eyes. Little weird to me out. Little creepy. So that's kind of why it loses a little bit of points there. But something that does not lose any points whatsoever. Aegislash. Absolutely fantastic. Just chef's kiss design. Can I even say this Pokemon's name without like the video getting docked? But Clawitzer. I don't know, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Cannon Crab. That amuses me. Carbink. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't care for Carbink's design. Now, granted, that could also be a part of the shiny reaction for Carbink when you lost the shiny Carbink. I don't know, it's not great, not bad, just kind of eh. Though, is really the best I could say about Slurpuff. I still don't get how this thing is supposed to be a dog. But before we get on to the rest of the tier list, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. This next Pokemon is one that you may know very, very well on the channel for the memes. This thing has a lower attack stat than Amoonguss. Yes, I will put the stats up there. Yes, Talonflame. It hits weaker than Amoonguss. And I don't know. I like Moltres. I like Ho-Oh. But it's Diet Moltres. Bad is Klefki. I will forever despise this thing. I will forever have a disdain for the stupid key ring. I do like Dragalge, though. I am a fan of Dragalge. I like Dragalge. Diggersby. I don't like it. I don't like the fat. Granted, that says someone who is, formerly overweight myself, so maybe a little overly self-critical, so that could be playing in some factor there. I like the lion. I like Pyra. Both forms I like that they did go the route of, the big mane for the male ones. I like that. Barbarical's a solid C tier. If it weren't for all the hands, like the hand face, I don't know, I think I'd like it a bit more. It's just, I don't know, it's a bit weird that it's made of a bunch of different hands that all have eyes on them. The eyes kind of creep me out. A lot like with Meowstic. But Heliolisk. I've always been a fan of Heliolisk. Never been a fan of Aromatisse. Such a great idea of a Plague Doctor Pokemon. And they absolutely botched it. How do you screw up that badly? But bringing it back to the tree. I like Trevenant. Main in Pokemon Unite for a long time before I stopped playing. I like it. Sort of a similar vein with Gargeist. I think both of them are pretty neat. Absolute triple S tier Aurorus. One of the best designs of any fossil Pokemon. It's fantastic. Only beaten out by Tyrantrum. That is my favorite fossil Pokemon. It's the best. It is the best. Noivern. Also an A tier. I like it, but it's I don't know, it's a big Noibat, which I'm gonna get is kind of something with a lot of Pokemon, but it's just a bigger version of Noibat. Would be a little bit higher, it would be in triple S tier, if it just had a little bit of better stats. I've used a Noivern, it kind of struggles. It's not the most enjoyable thing to use, but I do like it. Dedenne is a C tier. Granted, a large part of that just comes from Dynamax Adventures, where the AI bots completely throw with Dedenne, so that kind of gives me a little bit of a chip on my shoulder for it. Just not. Don't love it, don't hate it, it's just okay. Yveltal, triple S tier, love L Bacon wings. Hands are a little bit weird on the wings and tail, but I mean, it's basically like Dark Lugia. I like it. Xerneas. Same thing. This thing gives me nightmares. But you know what? I can vibe. I can vibe. Zygarde 50. I like it, but like the weird sporadic glowing, and also the fact that this is only half the power it is. I like Zygarde complete form a lot more. But Zygarde 50%, not bad. Same with Malamar. I think it's a pretty neat idea. Love the contrary shenanigans. Absolutely adore what you can do with it. But it is a bit weird that it is just an upside down squid. Vivillon, aka Discount Butterfree. I don't care for it. I like a lot of the butterfly and moth Pokemon. Volcarona, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I actually even really like Mothim. But I never really cared for Butterfree. Beautifly I do like. But it's just, in a sea of butterfly Pokemon, butterfly and moth Pokemon, even like Venomoth I really love. In a sea of those, Vivillon just does not stick out enough for me. It looks too bland. Delphox, I do not like. The fur robe just really off-puts me. It's just unsettling. Diancie, I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's just a better Carbink. It's just way better than Carbink. Once again, I do like the color pink. Goodra, solid B tier. Granted, I like Hisuian Goodra or Hoodra a lot more, but it's not bad. Not bad, not great. It's okay. Oh yeah, Furfrou, I almost forgot about you. It's, I don't love it, I don't hate it. It's just kind of neutral for me. That's kind of what C tier is, it's just neutral. Sylveon, it creeps me out. The flesh tentacles, because yes, those are flesh tentacles. They're not fur. They are actually flesh. It unsettles me. I think the tentacles just bother me. Hawlucha. Honestly, my opinion on Hawlucha's kind of gone up as time's gone on. I don't overly care for it, but I did have a friend who really does like it, and you know what? It's kind of rubbed off a little bit on me. And now the one I know you've all been waiting for. Yes, it is time to put Greninja on. I don't care for it. I really think Greninja's just meh. It tries way too hard. I like it more than Delphox. But Delphox visually unsettles me. Greninja, I just don't care for. And yes, it actually was the first starter I ever picked when I played Kalos. The first one I used was Greninja. Yeah, actually the first team I used when I played through Kalos was actually Greninja, Talonflame, Mega Venusaur, which, that's a Mega Venusaur. Tyrantrum and Aegislash. Yeah, very, very normie team. But that's going to be all on this end. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more, rant at me in the comments below saying why I am wrong about this tier list and why there are so many better Pokemon than what I gave the ratings for. And I will see you guys next time. And let us know below what are your thoughts on Pokemon Legends ZA.